He has walked 1,000 miles across Africa and 1,800 miles across Europe. And when people hear about him and turn out to see him and listen to him, he says, "I am an African and I want to save the rhino. I need your help. The rhino will live or die because of us." He is the Rhino Man, Michael Werikhe of Kenya, who walks to teach his fellow Africans what saving the rhino means to them, who walks in Europe and will soon walk in the United States to teach others and win their support. Throughout his life, Michael Werikhe has known and loved many kinds of animals, but he wants to be known as the Rhino Man because for him the black rhino is a symbol. If there is no hope, he says, for an animal so huge, strong, and recognizable, what hope is there for lesser animals, the reptiles, the monkeys? 30 years ago, about the time Michael Werikhe was born in Kenya, there were 100,000 black rhinoceros in Africa. There are now less than 4,000. In Kenya, 400. The international black market wants their horns and pays $5,000 to $10,000 a pound for them. Better than any conservation group or international organization, one man has helped millions understand. The Kenya office of one of these organizations, Wildlife Conservation International, has said, "Werikhe has captured the imagination of all Kenyans, especially the young Africans, getting them to know that our wildlife problems must be championed by our own people, and he has shown that it can be done." Far from Kenya, in England, Italy, Switzerland, Germany, Holland, and in the Grena Pass high in the Swiss Alps, wherever Michael Werikhe has walked, young and old have been learning what can be done to save not just the black rhino, but the wildlife of the planet on which we live. It is estimated that by himself he has reached 50 million people and raised $1 million for rhino projects in eastern and central Africa. Much of the money has been used to fund rhino sanctuaries. And for the first time in many years, the black rhino population in Kenya is on the rise. Now, similar projects are underway in Zimbabwe, Zambia, and Tanzania. Michael Werikhe once said, "Conservation cannot be imposed. It must have the understanding, especially of the people on whose land the animals live. Conservation must seem horribly out of place," he said, "to a man whose crops have just been trampled by a herd of buffalo. We need to come up with practical solutions, and surely the start of that is to know what the problems are out there in the bush and among the farmers at the grassroots." In recognition of the stamina and determination of a one-man grassroots cross-continental environmental army, and for outstanding environmental achievement in Africa, a 1990 Goldman Environmental Prize is awarded to Michael Werikhe of Mombasa, Kenya.